Quick questions with David. All right. Yeah, give me a backup sing, Javi. There it is. All right. Yeah. So we have quick questions today, and we don't even know what the question's going to be. So why don't you enlighten us, David?
All right. What is the earliest Bible story that you remember? What's the earliest Bible story you remember being taught?
Zacchaeus was a wee little man. A wee little man was he. That is the very first thing that popped into my head. Was
really?
Yeah. Dude, that's VBS all day. That's the very first thing. I mean, it's just look, this is songs stick. Songs stick. It's the reason you teach kids those things. So Zacchaeus is the first one that comes to mind. He was a wee little man was he, climbed up in a sycamore tree to see what he could see. So that's what I know. That's my first one.
Bars.
Wow, that is completely different than what I would have thought you said. Like this is why we do this. This is great. I'm learning more about you myself.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Javi, the fact that I like yours? Children's songs. That's
my first memory will be, or like first story, it will be the crucifixion.
Oh, ouch.
And I was young. All I remember was just Jesus on a cross bleeding. So yeah, I think it was always that, and I never understood it. I just didn't understand it. Like, it just never like registered for me of what that is for what he done for us. It was more like there was this man that was crucified and we worship him, or we follow him or something.
Right.
So that was my earliest memory, and I just thought it was noble. I thought like, wow, okay, he did it for something. Sorry, that's
solid. I mean, I think your experience is very, very consistent with many people, right? I mean, just I know the guy, I know what he did, but I don't get it. I think that's a common thing. I mean, it's one of the things that we have to work on as Christians, right? Making sure that people either do get it or understand that you'll get it later.
Right.
Yeah.
What about
For
you, Dave?
me, it's probably Charlton Heston's The 10 Commandments, the movie.
Ooh,
I just remember
Classic.
Yeah, I just remember it being on every year. We'd watch it every year, and I just remember the story of Moses, and then learning about that story at a Passover Seder at my family, my grandfather's house. We'd go there every year, and it would be a traditional Orthodox Seder that we'd have. That would take way too many hours, and I was just hungry and wanted to eat. But we'd be sitting there for hours going through a book called the Haggadah, which is the prayer book that you do for the Seder, and it's a fond memory. It's something that I look back at with just fondness and make me smile. But it definitely by far was it. And it's my favorite, which is it's my first memory. It's also my favorite story of the Bible.
Right.
Oh,
so
nice.
It's probably thanks to my grandfather.
You talking about the 10 Commandments actually makes me want to amend my answer, because before I knew any of those things about any of those things, I knew Mel Brooks' Moses with the 15 Commandments. I come down to bring you the 15...
Oh. That's
10 Commandments, and I had no idea what that meant, but I found it to be the funniest thing in the world because I mean, you kind of can't grow up in America without knowing what the 10 Commandments are, right? Even if you don't know anything else. But yeah, so Mel Brooks dropping the first command, the first tablet was hysterical to me. So
I love that.
It's such a funny movie. All right, guys, thanks again for great questions. We learn more every week, and
Yes.
As always, we appreciate those who listen, and we look forward to talking to you next week. Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Later.